For Fight Now TV, I'm Scott Casper. Dan Gable, 1972 Olympic gold medalist. We are live at America's grandest arena. It's Madison Square Garden Arena. 14 coaches and their teams gather here today. Dan, I got to ask you, it's so special. What are your thoughts on wrestling the NCAA champions here at the Garden?
The championships at the Garden would be outstanding. This is the first event they've had in high school and college, and people are excited. I got excited when I walked in here, so I'm going to tell you right now that if we had the championships here, we'd probably break a lot of records. They'd bust the building down to get in.
You've got 5 of the top 10 programs going to be competing here today, including the Hawkeyes of the University of Iowa, the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. How about Cornell and the Big Red?
Well, that's probably the big matchup here because, you know, this is the state of New York, and they're from New York, so they're taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. So I think that's the second time around, and people will probably really look forward to that match.
If you can think of a better city, I don't know what it is, but Madison Square, the grand city of New York, I mean, they know how to put on the dog here. All the restaurants, all the hotels, Coach. This is an entertainment mecca.
Well, when you do something here in the city, it's big. And when we wrestle here, it's big. We just started to beat the streets here a few years ago, and we're getting more youth kids going. And right now we have high school programs going here, and it's Sunday morning, and it's not even noon. And so, you know, put it at a time when it's prime time. I'll tell you what, it's exciting.
It wasn't that long ago at the house that Gable built in Iowa City, Iowa, when the Olympic trials sold the place out for 3 big days in Iowa City. It was incredible. Records were set, world records were set. But how about the Olympics here, Dan? How about the Olympics or the World Championships back in New York?
Well, you know, one step at a time. When this place is ready to host it, when they're more probably educated, you got to start. They've actually had a World Championship here, and it was a good one back in 2003, I believe. So, was it 3 or 5?
It's one of those two.
But anyway, you know, it was a great event. But I think what they'll do here is just continually set records.
Coach, thank you so much for the time. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yep.